All right, Horvey, what position want to go with first?
Let's go with, you know what? Let's start with quarterback, actually.
Ooh, quarterback. Oh, let's go with your guy, Jordan Love. Pass yards against the Hello Kitties of Charlotte, that being the Carolina Panthers. Horvey, predict the prop.
All right, coming off that big game against Rodgers and the Steelers, Carolina's defense, I'll go 235 and a half.
I'm sorry, Eddie, but that's incorrect.
That is the number is at 249 and a half, Horvat. So it sounds like you got a pretty heavy underlean, don't you?
Yeah, I think they're going to run the rock here. Also, Green Bay in this game is a 13.5-point home favorite. We all saw Andy Dalton last week in that Carolina offense. So, yeah, I would go under here, man. I think it's going to be a lot of Josh Jacobs in that ground game.
Dude, I think that's an excellent call. Here's the crazy thing. So you look at Carolina, the EPA data. They're only number 20 in dropback EPA to you're like, great. I should bet the over, but not so fast, my friend. 6.87 yards per attempt, 209.5 pass yards per game. Only two quarterbacks have gone for 250 plus against them. Love is completing almost 71% of his attempts, though he's a modest number 18 in total air yards, number 12 in deep ball completion percentage. Four times, he has gone over 249.5, but I agree with your assessment. This should be a heavy dose of Jacobs on the ground. I will also live and land down under with you. All right, give me another position. What do you got?
Let's go wide receiver.
All right, wide receiver. Let's go with Justin Jefferson with J.J. McCarthy. Is going to be J.J. to J.J. in that one. Receiving yards in an NFC North rivalry game against Detroit. Horvat, predict the prop.
Lions defense is improved. Good secondary. 73 and a half.
That's the best damn answer I've ever heard.
Heck yeah.
Dude, you absolutely nailed it. Ding, 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 ding. Exactly. 73 and a half is what it opened at, but update. It has dropped now to 71 and a half. So what are your thoughts here? Over, under, we'll use the current number, 71 and a half at BetMGM. Justin Jefferson receiving yards in Detroit.
Oh, man, it's tough. All right, I'm going to go over even with J.J. McCarthy coming back. He's went over this number in 6 straight games, and he's had shaky quarterback play. Carson Wentz, J.J. McCarthy all season long. I'm going to go over, man, because I also think there's a good chance that this is going to be a negative game script, and they're going to have to drop back a lot here. I'll go over.
Sound reasoning, but I am going to go under on this one because I don't trust J.J. McCarthy. Got to go back to week 1, right? And when McCarthy played the 4 quarters in that game before he rolled the ankle and got hurt and missed all that time against my Chicago Bears. In that game, Jefferson was only, grabbed 4 receptions for 44 yards. I'm not going to say it's going to be that low of a number, but I think 71.5 is a little too rich. I think he's going to be somewhere in the 60s against the Detroit secondary. That's number 8 in drop back EPA defense. You and I will agree to disagree on that one, but give me another position.
Let's go with running back.
All right, let's bear down Chicago Bears. That's right, Brando. Crank it loud and proud, baby. We'll see if Joe Flacco's going to be under center for Cincinnati. Of course, the Bears on the road in the Queen City. DeAndre Swift, rush yards against those Bungles. Horvey, predict the prop.
I'll go, ooh, that's a really good one. Let's go 68 and a half.
Oh, no! Oh, you were so close, man. Almost within the 5-yard window. 62 and a half. And I know where you're leaning, and I think you're exactly right. And what is that?
I'm going to go over here. He's surprised me this season, man. In fact, he's been the best running back on my fantasy roster, which says a lot about my running backs and the season that he's having this year. Going against this Cincy run defense, it's an over for me for sure.
Yeah, give you some more information. I concur with you, Captain. Cincinnati 31 in rush EPA defense. So next to last NFL, they're giving up 5.26 yards per carry, 132.1 rush yards per game just to the running back positions. Eight guys at RB have gone over this number against them. Swift seeing 70.1% of the opportunity share. He's done this in 3 games. I know some of the advanced metrics are unsightly, but he'll get there. Totally agree. I think he's got to hit at least 70. I might step ladder this, quite honestly. May even grab anytime touchdown to boot as well, though that is at minus money. All right, Horvey, give me another position.
Let's go. You know what? Let's do the tight end. I want to do the tight end real quick.
All right, I only actually have one. I lied. I thought I had 2, only have one. And the guy's name is, he's on fire right now, Oronde Gadsden of the LA Chargers, receiving yards against the Seattle. No, he's not against the Seattle Seahawks. I guess the Tennessee Titans, excuse me, is Gadsden on the road. Predict the prop.
All right, Gadsden, Titans on the road. Oh, brother, man. Oh, man. I'm wondering how big of an adjustment there is because he soared over this last week. I'll go.
He's killing it.
41 and a half.
That is correct.
Dude, I thought you were going to go much higher than that. The actual number is 42 and a half. Ding, 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 ding. Nearly nailed it. So what are your thoughts here? Is it too much of a march northward?
I don't think so. He had, I believe last game he had 70-something, 77. The game before that he had 164 against the Colts. Game before that he was in the 60s. I think he's here to stay. So I definitely don't want to take an under. I'll go over here.
It has to be over, right? It's the Titans. They're lousy. They're not good at tackle football. Number 29 dropback EPA defense. They're giving up, though, only 43.4 yards a game at the tight end position. Only 2 tight ends have gone over this prop against them. But you mentioned Gadsden and just how on fire he is. He's number 5 and 8 out of the season. He's got 8, 9, and 5 targets the last 3. Oh, my God. Is that a leadoff home run? It is.
Yes.
Holy smoke. Yeah. Schneider goes yard solo shot. I think it was the first pitch of the game, and it's out of there. Toronto up 1-0. Holy mackerel. Anyway, I digress. On Oronde Gadsden, 68, 164, and 77. As you mentioned, those are the last 3 games in yardage. I'm way over. I may alt market this at 50 or more yards to get plus money on the board. Gadsden is here to stay indeed, as a guy is just taking over. So hard to contain between the hash marks. Give me another position.
Yeah, I think the number that the reason that number's so short probably is because they're thinking blowout factor against Tennessee. They might have to run the ball, or they might run the ball a ton. Let's go. You know what? Let's do another running back. Let's go running back.
All right, let's say in the same game, different name. And Brando, I did not give you this one, so I'll do the sound effect. Kimani Vidal. Oh my God, is that another home run? Vladimir Guerrero cast the ticket on the over 1.5 HRR.
The money. Show me the money.
Pull Snell now. Under 6.5.
Holy smokes! You couldn't start any better. I mean, that was a rocket shot. 394 yards, the projected distance, and he just smashed it. I mean, that was a laser beam, a piss missile, if you will, by Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Who's your daddy? Blake Snell. It is indeed Vladdy. All right, let's make it back to back, Jacks. But again, Kimani Vidal, going back to predict the prop, rush yards against the Tennessee Titans. Predict the prop.
Okay, let's go with, man, that's a tough one. It's going to be in the 70s. Let's go 74. 74 and a half.
Correct, but not exactly right. The actual number is 78 and a half. So what are your thoughts here, over under?
Over, man. Like I said, I think there's a good chance that he gets 15 to 20 carries at least in this game. He had 117 yards against Minnesota, only 20 against the Colts in a negative game script. But the week before that, I believe he had 120, 125, something like that. So I like the over here.
Dude, I bet on this today. As soon as I could, get my fingers on the keyboard, immediately grabbed it. Tennessee, number 27 to rush EPA defense. They're going to 5.08 yards per carry, 119.4 rush yards per game against just the running backs. 4 RBs have gone for at least 79 on the ground against them. And Vidal has done this in 2 of his last 3. He's been ultra impressive, dominating the volume of the opportunity share, getting great break tackle ability as well. The act per attempt number 3.04 proves it. So, yeah, I'm significantly over that one. And what should be a positive game script. Quickly, I'll just go ahead and pick the position and the player. Puka Nacua, receiving yards. What do you say about that one? Let's see. The Rams are at home against the New Orleans Saints. Predict the prop.
Okay, so against the Saints, I believe they're like 13, 14-point favorites, right? 78.5. Might be too low.
90, 91 and a half. So what's your quick take, over under?
I definitely don't want to play Puka unders, man, but I might take the under only because if they dog walk them, how many targets is he getting in the second half? So I kind of lean under. Great matchup.
Yeah, I kind of feel you there, though the matchup says you should probably bet the over.